Hey guys, I do have a Monday editorial for you here on a great Monday morning. It's another coronavirus story, but that's kind of what we're dealing with right now is the coronavirus and law enforcement and the government and our rights. And what do we have the right to do, and what rights have they taken away from us? It's kind of what we're going to look at this story here. And so this family apparently was, held accountable under the stay-home order, or were they? I'm going to give you a statement here that was made in the story where somebody may be saying that didn't happen. Let's jump into it. Thank you, I Am Tribune. IamTribune.com. Thank you. Rathdrum police cited a family for continuing to hold a multi-day yard sale on Friday after issuing 3 warnings during the week about Idaho's stay-home order. Several people complained about the yard sale, which had items in the front yard and the backyard and could be seen from Highway 41, according to the police department. Officers first responded to the home on April 9th and educated the owner that holding a yard sale was a violation of the stay-home order, the police department said. Police said an officer who went to the home the following day found items were still in the yard and a sign was displayed. The owner claimed to be just sorting the items and said the sign would be removed. But 4 days later, a Craigslist post advertised the home was holding a yard sale. An officer responded, reminded the family it was violating the stay-home order, and issued a written warning. A large amount of items were still in the home's front yard on Friday, the 17th, and officers watched sales transactions occur, according to the police department. That led officers to issue a formal citation. Any person who violates an order of isolation or quarantine is guilty of a misdemeanor, according to Idaho state law. Spokane police spokeswoman Sergeant Teresa Fuller said to her knowledge no one has been cited locally for stay-home order violations. So now a couple things I want to get to real quick. The first one, they said any person who violates an order of isolation or quarantine is guilty of a misdemeanor, according to Idaho state law. Now, San Bernardino County here in California has a similar thing where they say if you leave home and you're going to interact with people, you need to wear a mask, or it's considered a misdemeanor, punishable up to a $1,000 fine and or 90 days in jail. But I see law enforcement every single day throughout the county, well, the eastern part of the Central Valley here, that are having no mask and they're interacting with people out on the street. I understand that law enforcement can't always hold to the 6-foot social distancing. They can't. They got to get up on people. They may have to make an arrest. But the mask, you can talk through the mask. CHP's doing it. Ukaipa PD does it every single day. Other police officers, there's a couple police officers in San Bernardino that I've always seen wearing a mask. So to say, well, I can't talk through it. Well, then get one you can talk through, because other people can talk through it. Well, then you should receive a citation for not wearing a mask. It's a misdemeanor, punishable up to $1,000 fine and or 90 days in jail. Anyway, that's the first thing I wanted to get to, was how it is a misdemeanor, and although they may not be enforcing it with everybody, it's still a misdemeanor. Cops may not get you for running a stop sign. They may just flash their lights and you go, oh shit, sorry. Or maybe they're just giving you a warning that day. It's still a crime. Anyway, spokeswoman Sergeant Teresa Fuller from the Spokane Police Department, which is right near Rathdrum, said, well, to my knowledge, nobody locally has been cited for that. Now, here are some questions that you have raised, Teresa. One, are you talking just about Spokane locally? Did someone ask you about Spokane and you said, well, no, in this city, no. Are you talking about locally because Rathdrum is right up the road or right up the highway from Spokane. Are you talking about that whole area? Well, I don't think anybody's been cited. Nope, not to my knowledge. Yet this police department up the road reported that they did contact these people and a citation was issued. So we've got one police department saying, look, we tried to tell them, we warned them, and then finally we just gave them a citation. We have another police department saying, not to my knowledge. Is that one of those deny everything? Shred it. Shred the evidence. Get rid of it. I want to know what you guys think in the comment section below, because they just added that, that was kind of added at the bottom there. The Spokane police spokeswoman, Sergeant Teresa Fuller, said to her knowledge, no one's been cited locally for stay-home violence. What the hell? What is she trying to protect them or what? That didn't happen. Stop lying. Liar, liar, pants on fire, Rathdrum. Who's a liar here? And what is she talking about? Let me know what you think, guys. Happy Monday. And the link to this story will be in the description box below. Just remember, they're slowly taking our rights away. Wake up, because if you don't see this as a violation of your rights, you can't even have yard sales now without the possibility of getting cited. Bye-bye, Constitution. Let me know what you guys think. Community Leo Watch. Watching Leos. That's law enforcement officers from coast to coast. I also had to add it real quick. I did one last night, late last night. I was tired as hell. But I was out there on the street, and it appeared to have been maybe some type of car collision. What happened, apparently, was the guy that was bleeding and leaning against the wall was allegedly a jaywalker that ran across the street and got struck by a vehicle. Look, that happens every day. The person who hit that guy that running across the street is not at fault as far as I'm concerned. These people run across that boulevard every single night. I almost hit somebody. She was walking around in the middle of the street. I go, what the hell is she doing? And she turned and walked right in front of my car. And I go, hey, get the hell out of the street. You're going to get killed. So that's what happened. Was apparently some guy was running across the street and got hit. I'm not surprised. They do it all the time. They don't go down and press the button and wait for the light signal to say walk. They just run across the middle of the street, and you're like, what? You see the car coming? You see the headlights? Apparently not, because you ran in front of them. So that's what happened. If you see that video. If not, go watch Ukaipa Cop Watch. Jaywalker got hit. And the driver's not at fault. They do it all the time. Thank you, guys. Let me know what you think about this one in the comment section below. I'm out.